Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Wyoming Seminary girls basketball. Joining us is the head coach, Kenny Angradi. Well, Kenny, a good start for your girls and getting some good experience in the preseason, and the regular season will be here in a very short time as we approach January. Coach, let's talk about your team this year. You definitely have some girls that can put the ball in the bucket.
Yes, I do. Actually, Gabby Volpetti, she's a big scorer for us. Last year, she led the league in scoring and free throw shooting. Maya Kornfeld is my point guard. Very fast. She's only a sophomore, but she handles the ball very well. And she's gained a lot of experience from last year because she started for me as a freshman. But the girls are working hard, and we're looking forward to a really good start to the WVC.
Coach, let's expand a little bit on Volpetti. About 5'9", could be a guard, forward. She's got that good inside-outside game, as you mentioned, just a scoring force and a first-team All-Star last year. What is it about her game as she enters her senior season that you think just creates a tough matchup for opponents?
Well, just the way she handles herself and getting herself open, and how we set some screens for her. But she is just an offensive-minded player. She can score from the three-point line. She can take it inside. She can post up. And once she gets fouled, like I said, she is so good at the free throw line. But like I said, she can post up. She can shoot threes. She can knock down a 15-footer. But she's just an all-around good player. Like I said, she was a first-team All-Star, but she is just an all-around good player.
And then for Maya Kornfeld, being an underclassman, not the tallest, but she's quick and could really do the job. And, hey, scoring those points, getting to the rack, that's a coach's dream. You want a girl who could drive in and get those easy points.
Yes, I do, and she brings all her talent to the table. She plays great defense. I usually put her on the other team's best ball handler or offensive player. She plays great defense, like I said. She has great hands, great skill with the ball, takes the ball to the basket. She's another really good free throw shooter. She was almost 70% last year. But she does so much with the ball for us, and she just runs our team, runs our plays, and just takes over when she has to in the fourth quarter. And that's what she's been doing this year. Her maturity is just growing immensely from last year. Like I said, she was only a freshman. And but now I have her for another couple of years after this, and it's just a pleasure having someone like that at this stage of her career.
Talking Wyoming Seminary Lady Knights basketball here on the John Mendola Show, as we are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Head coach Kenny Angradi joins us. Kenny, take us through the rest of the starters and some of the talents that these girls have, because you do have a lot of talent back.
Yes, I do. I have Emily Gabriel. She's our senior center. She is just a great defensive ball player. She's about 6 feet tall. She helps us a lot. Everything that she does, she brings it together. She rebounds well, boxes out well. She can score when she has to, but she really plays great defense. Paige Allen is an underclassman sophomore, and she's another who started for me last year as a freshman. But she's a power forward. She rebounds well, boxes out well. Another one. She can score when we need her to score. Shoots free throws very well, and Emily Gabriel does shoot free throws very well too. But the starters, then I have Miranda Pace, who transferred from Lake Lehman. She is just a great all-around skill player. Unfortunately, this past Saturday, she did hurt her knee, and we're not sure of the ramifications of that. Right now, she's going for an MRI, I believe, today. So we're just going to have to work through that, and the other girls are going to have to pick it up. And I do have some great bench depth this year with Jordan Rickroad, who's a really great outside shooter. I got Katie Stemrick, who's an all-around good rebounder, defensive player. I got Mary Teresa Lehman, who's a sophomore point guard for us as well, and she comes off the bench and she can shoot and a really good ball handler.
Coach, and you talk about the cohesiveness at Sam, and having these girls back is great, and of course, trying to work with these girls. Talk about getting your feet wet, another year under your belt, and making sure that you're doing the things that you want as a program, and these girls are buying into it, and obviously you want to see some results from that. And last year, a pretty good season, but I know you want to improve on that this year, and I'm sure you expect to have at least a 500 record would be the goal, and then if you get anything over that, it'd be great.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this. My first year, I said the year before that they only won 3 games. Last year we won 8. We're at 6 right now. We want to be competitive in our division. I've been trying to build in the lower school, trying to build a program and our JV team as well. We don't have too many numbers out as I would like to have, but we're building on it and more girls are seeming to come out because we had summer camp. Just trying to get this past week, we just went to see Penn State girls play. Just trying to build team camaraderie and team bonding, that type of thing. So we can take it further as we move on the next year and the following year and the following year.
Kenny Angradi, a lot of talent there at Wyoming Seminary, and they're going to compete in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Coach, talk about your competition. How much do you know? I mean, every year the coaches get together and they talk about their teams. Tell us what it's like. And, it's not like this all over the state, and the coaches kind of emphasize that, whether it's the guys meeting or the girls meeting, saying, hey, this is a great thing. Let's keep this going, that we find out enough information about each other, get to know your coaches at a little bit more of a personal level, and see what they could do for the sport of basketball in District 2 in northeastern Pennsylvania.
Yes, our competition is very, very good in the WVC. In our division, Myers, Northwest, and as always, Holy Redeemer. Holy Redeemer is the elite team of the Wyoming Valley Conference, and we have them twice on our schedule, and that's a tall task for us. Myers is very good. Chris Gray does a great job with the girls over there. He loses some players, really good players, and he just fills them right back in with someone else, and then they just keep coming at you. Then we play, Lake Lehman, and Coach Levan over there is doing a great job, and Dallas and Kelly over there, Hanover, Vic Kopko, just great competition that we see all the time. And we play Berwick and Wyalusing and things like that, but it's been really, really good. The coaches around here are very, very good people, nice coaching. It's just a nice, how do I want to say, camaraderie between the coaches. And it's just a good feeling that you can go out and go get information when you need it from the coaching staff that, when I pick up the phone, I can pick up the phone and call them whenever. It's just a good thing.
Well, Wyoming Seminary is going to be a good basketball team this year, but as Coach Kenny Angradi mentioned, the competition will be stiff. Every game is a battle. There's no gimmies at all. I don't think for anybody, and you could go right around. I mean, Redeemer, I think, is at the top, but teams like Hanover and Myers will fight you night in and night out, and Wyoming area is going to be tough this year. And you go down Lake Lehman. I mean, it's going to be a good league, no doubt.
Yes, it is, absolutely, and we're looking forward to the competition. The girls are looking forward to it. They've been working hard at practice. It's been really good for us, and we're looking forward to it. Like I said, and hopefully we'll improve on last year, and we get have a better record and give a lot of competition to the teams that we are playing this year.
Well, Kenny, we wish you well over the holiday season with you and your team, and best of luck as January approaches.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Wyoming Seminary girls basketball here on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.